northern part of Nigeria has over 70% of Nigerians land mass and has enough space for open grazing. Senator Shehu Sanni laments. Senator Shehu Sanni has called out Northerners who are still in support of the obsolete idea of open grazing to take good advantage of the large landmass in the northern part of the country to practice their open grazing. I believe Shehu Sanni is from the northern region of Nigeria, but the issue is that is he from the Fulani clan? I don't know, because most of these Hausas, they categorize them as northern and together with the Fulanis, because they understand Hausa. Major languages they speak, or language they speak, is just one. They have different languages, but Hausa, most of them understand Hausa. Either you are from the Fulani clan, or you are an Hausa or Kanuri, or whichever you are, but they speak Hausa and they understand one another. That's why they categorize them as one. When Fulani herders are disturbing farmers, when Fulani herders are killing people, kidnapping, they say the northern part of the country are the one disturbing the peace of that region. So they categorize all of them as one. But intellectually, we have some that knows their left from their right. Not for those that didn't go to school or that are illiterate, that are not educated. They only think like cow. But as it is, Senator Shehu Sanni has called out Northerners who are still in support of the obsolete idea of open grazing to take good advantage of the large landmass in the northern part of the country to practice it. The advice from Shehu Sanni is coming due to the incessant confrontation between herdsmen and farmers' crisis, especially in the southern part of the country. Farmers in the southern part of the country are against the idea of open grazing because their crops in the farm are being destroyed by cattle that are carried from one place to another by herders. Apart from destroying crops and farmlands with their cattle, herders are being accused of committing several atrocities such as kidnapping, killing, and rape, like I said earlier. It was because of the challenges between farmers and herders that the 17 governors from the southern part of the country met on May 11 in Delta State and placed a ban on open grazing. In their last meeting in Lagos on Monday, the 17 southern governors reiterated their decision to ban open grazing by directing all the southern states to promulgate and formulate anti-open grazing law by September 1, which will take effect. The decision by the southern governors to promulgate anti-open grazing law was condemned by some northerners. Perhaps that is why Shehu Sanni is using his Twitter handle to render some advice to them to take advantage of their large land mass if they still believe in the idea of open grazing, which he described as a kick. Okay, what that really means is that the issue of open grazing in this modern age is old school, or is just far behind us, because open grazing now in Nigeria should have gone far 50 years backward, because you can't be in a modern Nigeria day and try to be rearing cattle openly, or moving your cattle from one place to another by foot. And meanwhile, due to what they have been doing, taking their cow from one place to another, they encroach into people's land and farm and start disrupting their produce. Or better still, they encroach into someone's privacy with their cows. Cows will excrete on the floor. Cows will just match dirt and destroy some other things, and also make the compound or community of some people very dirty. That is why it has deemed it fit for the southern governors to ban open grazing, and it has been causing so many chaotic or chaos, has been causing tribal war, because the Fulani people believe they own Nigeria, and any land they occupy, they don't pay, they don't rent, they don't do anything, no tax, and I believe it's just a private business. And if anybody says, you Fulani people, stop this in my farm, don't do this in my farm, they rather bring out AK-47 or weapons to kill their victims. and that's the problem that has been, been on ground in Nigeria all this while, and that's the more reason why the so-called self-acclaimed agitators, self-determinants started coming out. Sunday Igboho, Nnamdi Kanu, and the likes, because those two are the frontier of most of the agitation. Sunday Igboho is of the opinion for Yoruba Republic, Oduduwa Nation, while Nnamdi Kanu is for the indigenous people of Biafra, seeking for a Biafra nation. And they have been agitating for a while now. Nnamdi Kanu floated Eastern Security Network to combat Fulani herders, just because they have started perpetrating evil in the southeastern part of the country and have not given the citizens of the eastern part of the country breathing space. They have not given them peace. That's why they said, since Buhari couldn't say anything towards that, Boko Haram have been destroying, Fulani herders have been destroying, killing, kidnapping, raping, and the Eastern Security Network deemed it fit to start chasing them out of their land. So, same thing goes to Sunday Igboho. His friend came all the way from abroad to start farming. He started farming. At the long run, they encroached into his farm and killed his friend. Since then, he started agitating for self-determination of Oduduwa Republic. But before he started, he wrote so many letters to the federal government that the Fulani herders are connoting nuisance in Yoruba land, that those that are perpetrating such evil should be brought to book. They also kidnap, you pay ransom, they kill, or they release that person not healthy. So Sunday Igboho, since then, when the government of Buhari does not even see anything wrong in what the Fulani people are doing, he now decided that no, enough is enough, because if we keep quiet like this, we will be ruled like we are in a military regime. And this is democracy. Everybody have freedom of speech. Human rights violations is the order of the day in Buhari's administration. So according to Sanni, Shehu Sanni says the northern people has a larger number of lands, over 70%, and the south is having just 30%. Still, their land is not enough for them to do their open grazing while encroaching into southern states and disturbing their peace. Sanni also advised the northern state governors to be creative enough and harness the cattle industry to see how they can turn it into a multi-billion-dollar beef, milk, cheese, and leather industry. The north covers 70% of Nigeria's landmass. There is enough space up here for those who subscribe to the obsolete idea of open grazing. Northern governors should also be creative in harnessing and financing this wealth to be a multi-billion-dollar beef, milk, cheese, leather industry. Shehu tweeted, "Yes, you can generate so many things from the cow, the beef, the cheese, the leather." So if the northern governors or northern elders can put heads together, form a body, so that they can, create a massive land and conducive land for ranching for the cattle, they would, get more money from it than encroaching into the south and disturbing the peace of the south. Well, that's Senator Shehu Sanni's take, but I would like you to share your own view concerning this. Thanks for listening. God bless.